Welcome to Wildgardencam Garden Nightlife. I decided to try something a little different on this episode, and although I have been streaming on YouTube in the evenings, I appreciate that we're all not nocturnal animals, so I wanted to bring you a video of the fantastic nightlife here at Wildgardencam. No, not that kind of nightlife. This is what happens when you let squirrels do the editing. So, this is Scruff. Usually turns up sometime between 10 PM and 11:30 PM. Nature's timetable is certainly not predictable at the best of times. Back to the fry, whilst putting the said biscuits in the shelter, lo and behold they were fast asleep inside, something I didn't expect. I put the lid back down carefully and made sure not to disturb them. I decided to call them Scruff due to the fact that there's a scruffy patch on the side of their backside. I've decided to speed up the footage so that you can see what goes on throughout the night. Once a hedgehog wakes up, he gets to work foraging and doesn't really stop until the crack of dawn. Just over 4 hours later, at the literal crack of dawn, I was quite surprised to see Scruff still foraging for food around the garden. He makes his way up to the rockery through the long grass meadow and just disappears. Here's the interesting fact: I have no idea where Scruff the Hedgehog is now. There isn't even any gaps in the fences that I would consider large enough. However, he manages to fit underneath our back gate to enter the garden. Still, not long past 4 a.m, the first light has hit the wild garden, and with it brings early birds and squirrels. The starlings have come for their early morning feed. I can guess about 30 or 40 of them, and many more at some times of the year. They can be loud and squabble, yet once, and if they reach adulthood, become beautiful birds. Squirrels, however, are just about everywhere early morning. They enjoy a morning picnic for breakfast consisting of peanuts and walnuts. Others prefer to be efficient and find nuts to berry. Others, on the other hand, find it a better use of their energy, finding other squirrels buried nuts and store them for themselves. I don't quite know how many at one time. I believe this morning there was about 4 at any one time. Recently though, I have been having trouble with the nut containers, especially the hazelnut storage, because one of these little squirrels has actually managed to figure out undoing handles on the storage container, so I've had to pile up heavier boxes on top. Camera looking at the picnic table is standing on the most convenient object that I could find at the time, at the right height, the sunflower hard box. At least he didn't manage to get in. Finally, just before 7 AM in the morning, I turned off the stream after I'd got up. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe. Remember, if that button's red, make it grey. Thanks again, and goodbye.